Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel where we talk all things true crime. I also pop in a little life vlog as well. I hope you appreciate today's case coverage, and if you do, I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel. It's free to do, and it really helps my channel grow. You can also hit the like button and comment your thoughts below on this case. And for all my returning Titans, welcome back for yet another upload. Thank you so much for joining me. Also, really quick, I just wanted to ask you guys, have you joined our members only group yet? If you haven't, then make sure you do so by just clicking the join now button below. You can pick through tiers 1 through tier 3, and it's going to be a really good time. I am starting to put content over there, and it's going to be members only, like videos and things like that, members only lives. So those are things that I don't want you guys to miss out on if that is something that you guys enjoy seeing on my channel. So, okay, now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and discuss today's case. And let me know in the comments below what you think about this case, because I think I'm going to go live tonight and talk about it. And I want to make sure that I'm going to get a good crowd out because I want this case to be able to go viral. It's very heartbreaking. So today we're going to be going back over the Club Q shootings that happened in Colorado Springs, Colorado, the other evening. At the time when I first started covering this story, there was only 18 injured, 5 confirmed deceased, but they did say that that number could change. So the number did change. There was 5 people that were killed and 19 others wounded Saturday in Colorado Springs, Colorado. The suspect shooter is facing 5 counts of first-degree unaliving and 5 counts of bias motive crime causing bodily injury, court records show. The suspect, identified as a 22-year-old man, which his name is Anderson Lee Aldridge, is in custody and receiving medical treatment. Investigators are working to determine a motive, including whether the shooting was a hate crime. So there is an update on this case, and I just wanted to share that with you guys here. So let me share my screen. And it says at least 5 dead, 19 injured. And it kind of just says what I just, it just kind of states what I just said. Police clarified the number of victims Monday afternoon, saying, "We know many more community members were present at Club Q during the shooting who may be victims with no visible injuries." So 5 deceased community members, 17 community members who are injured because of the gunshot wound, 1 community member who was injured but not because of a gunshot wound, 1 community member who was a victim with no visible injuries. Police also said that the suspect remains in custody at a local hospital. So no photograph was available at that time, but I do have one now. So make sure you stay with me because I have a video that I'm going to show you. So this is here. This one is this is the Club Q bartender, Rick Rump, and he was killed in the shooting. His family confirmed. Like, just look at him. He is adorable. So his sister did confirm that he was one of the ones that was unalived during the Club Q shootings. And I want to go ahead and share this video with you. And this will be the end of my update, but I wanted to show this to you guys. Make sure your headphones, actually, I'll make sure it's down a little bit, but make sure your headphones aren't on too high.
Well, Dawn, good morning. You know, you were talking just moments ago about the shooter. Here's what we know about him. He's been identified by police, and this is the alleged shooter, as 22-year-old Anderson Lee Aldridge. According to police, he was subdued by 1 or 2 individuals who were inside Club Q. Shortly thereafter, he was taken into custody and he was transported to the hospital. No charges have been filed at this point in time. As for his background, it is believed that he is the same individual who was arrested after a bomb threat in 2021. Colorado Springs grieving after police say a gunman stormed one of the only LGBTQ clubs in the community.
The motive of the crime is part of the investigation, and whether this was a hate crime is part of that investigation.
The club, writing in a statement, Club Q is in shock and in deep mourning. We condemn the horrific violence that shattered an evening of celebration for all in the LGBTQ community of Colorado Springs and our allies. The shooting lasted only minutes, with police detaining the suspect shortly after the first 911 call. Police have identified the suspected shooter as 22-year-old Anderson Lee Eldridge. Police say he entered the club just before midnight on Saturday and began shooting immediately with a long rifle. 2 weapons were found at the scene.
At least one, possibly 2 very heroic individuals who subdued this guy. Appears to have taken his handgun. He had a handgun with him and used it to disable him. But for that, as tragic as this incident is, it's a horrible crime. It could have been much, much worse.
And now, more details are emerging about the suspected shooter, including a 2021 arrest for felony menacing and first-degree kidnapping, according to a news release at the time, after his mother says he threatened her with a homemade bomb and other weapons.
This is an act of evil, a horrific act. Colorado is strong, we're resilient, but this is really a time of need for so many people that were directly affected by this.
The shooting has left the LGBTQ community here devastated.
For a lot of people like myself, we don't have families, so LGBT people really need somewhere that is a safe space, and Club Q gave that to us.
My hopes is that we come out strong from this. We show the communities that don't want LGBT people to be out and about. We show them that we are here. We aren't going and hiding in a hole. We are staying strong, and we are continuing to fight for it, and we don't give up.
Now, authorities here have not released the names of the victims, but the parents of one of the victims telling the Denver Post that their son died. Take a look at his picture. This is Daniel Aston. Again, this is his parents telling the Denver Post that he died, that he was a bartender at Club Q, that he had moved to this area to be closer to his parents. Now, as for the motive, Dawn, investigators are not sharing what they do know, but the district attorney did say yesterday during a press conference that this is being investigated through the lens of a hate crime. The DA also saying that he's working with the U.S. Attorney's Office, that the FBI is investigating. The point here being that whether it's state charges or federal charges, it's about finding justice for the victims.
I'm going to put his picture up one more time here. And just let me know what you guys think of this case. If you want me to do a full video on it, I'm probably going to do one anyway, but just let me know in the comments below. If you would like me to go live and we can watch all the videos on this case, let me know also in the comments below. I do not mind doing that at all as well. And I will see you guys all in my next video. If you have made it through my whole video and you do appreciate today's case coverage, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and click the like button. That way more people can view this content and they can like it as well. Thank you so much. You guys have a great day and have a very safe and happy Thanksgiving. Bye, guys.